The forest is still until a high-pitched cry cuts through the silence. It's sharp, desperate, not bird, not monkey, something smaller, something afraid. A tiny puppy bursts from the brush, tumbling, yelping, its paws too small for the uneven ground. It circles frantically, nose to dirt, whimpering loud enough to echo. Something's wrong. Deeper in the canopy, a mother gorilla pauses. She's mid-forage, hand full of leaves, her own infant clinging to her back. But she hears it. The sound doesn't belong here. She listens. Again, the cry. Sharp, alone, the gorilla turns. She moves toward the sound, slow and careful, brushing past ferns and tree limbs, her eyes narrowing. Her infant shifts on her back but stays silent. Even it can feel something's wrong. She follows the sound over a shallow stream, past a fallen log, into a clearing thick with vines. There, at the far edge of the clearing, a puppy, small, shaking, crying toward something she can't see. The gorilla stays back, half hidden by a tree. Then she sees it. Just beyond the brush, tied to a thick trunk with a length of frayed rope, is a mother dog. Her fur is matted with blood. One leg is swollen, the paw twisted unnaturally. Her body is thin, ribs showing beneath a coat of dirt and leaves. She doesn't lift her head, just stares blankly at the ground. The puppy races back to her, whines, nudges her neck. The dog twitches, lets out a breath. She's alive, but barely. The gorilla steps forward slightly, watching. The puppy sees her, yelps once, then hides behind its mother's body. The gorilla crouches. No growl, no charge. She watches. This isn't prey, this is pain. She moves closer, slow enough to calm the pup, low enough not to startle the dog. The rope is wound tightly around the tree trunk, a rough knot jammed into the bark. It's been there a while. The smell of old metal and blood clings to it. The gorilla reaches out, touches it. The rope is coarse beneath her fingers. She sniffs it, jerks her hand back once, then tries again. The mother dog lifts her head slightly, growls low, but it fades before it can take shape. Her body is too weak to fight. The gorilla doesn't flinch. She studies the knot. The puppy barks again, short and sharp. The gorilla glances at it, then looks back to the rope. She tugs once. It doesn't budge, but she's not leaving. She sits beside the tree, watching the pup cry, the mother shiver, the rope strain against the bark. Somewhere behind them the forest rustles. Something is coming. But for now, it's just the whimper, the rope, the pain, and a mother gorilla who didn't have to stop, but did. The puppy's cries slow to a soft whine. It presses close to its mother, tail low, trembling. The mother dog lets out a faint moan, eyes half closed, too weak to respond. The rope bites into her side. The knot is wound tightly around the tree, twisted through with old twine, a broken chain, and something sharp embedded in the bark. The mother's front paw is bleeding where she tried to chew through it. She gave up hours ago. The gorilla inches closer. She's massive, powerful, but every movement is slow, deliberate. Her infant stays clutched to her back, peeking over her shoulder. The gorilla reaches out again, touches the rope with both hands. She pulls, gently at first. The mother dog growls. A low, tired warning. The gorilla stops, backs off slightly. She waits, watching. The puppy noses its mother's side. She groans, but doesn't move. The gorilla tries again. This time, she lifts the rope away from the bark, just a few inches. The fibers creak. Sap oozes from the gouged trunk. She tilts her head, studying the knot. Her fingers move slowly, tugging at different strands. She's not just pulling now. She's trying to understand. The mother dog's eyes flutter open. Her gaze meets the gorilla's. There's no panic, just exhaustion. And something else. Recognition. The gorilla makes a soft grunt, not aggressive, not loud. A maternal sound, the one she uses when her own infant stirs in the night. The puppy whimpers again. It doesn't bark this time. It just watches. The gorilla shifts position, anchoring her foot against the tree. She pulls harder. The knot doesn't give. She bares her teeth. not in anger, but effort. Pulls again, a sharp snap. The chain embedded in the bark comes loose. Rust flakes scatter. The rope slackens, but not enough. She sniffs at the base, bites down, gnaws slowly, teeth working through dirty fibers, saliva mixing with dirt and old blood. Minutes pass. The forest around them listens. Still no sign of humans, still no sound but breathing, tugging, gnawing. Then, a footstep, crunching leaves. The gorilla freezes. The puppy darts behind the mother again. From the trees, a human figure steps into view. From the trees, a human figure steps into view. A woman, Emily, hiking boots, cargo pants, a small first aid satchel at her side. She was hiking alone. She stops cold, eyes wide. She sees the gorilla, sees the puppy, sees the rope. Her hand goes to her chest. The gorilla stares at her. They lock eyes. Both mothers, both frozen, both in the middle of something ancient and sacred. Emily doesn't move. She watches. The gorilla turns back to the knot, gives one last pull. The rope finally gives way. The mother dog collapses forward, free. The rope falls slack. The mother dog slumps forward into the dirt, her legs folding beneath her, breathing shallow but free. The gorilla steps back. She doesn't flee. She just watches. The puppy rushes to its mother's side, nudging her gently, tail wagging, body still shaking. From the edge of the trees, Emily remains frozen. She hasn't moved in minutes. Her mouth is slightly open. One hand covers her lips. Her eyes are glassy. She just watched a gorilla rescue a dog. No commands, no training, just choice. The gorilla finally turns to her, and Emily sees her fully, broad-shouldered, scarred at the elbow, infant still clinging to her back, a mother recognizing another. The gorilla takes a slow step toward her, not threatening, just close enough. Emily's breath hitches. The puppy barks softly, uncertain. The mother dog groans but doesn't lift her head. The gorilla stops just short of the clearing's edge. Her infant adjusts on her back, peering curiously at the human. No movement, no sound. Then, the gorilla tilts her head, just slightly, as if to say, "You saw." Emily blinks away tears. "I did," she whispers. The gorilla turns back to the dogs. She lowers herself to her knuckles beside them one last time. She places her hand near the mother dog's paw, not touching, just near. The dog doesn't flinch, and for a moment the clearing holds something no language can describe, only feel. Then, without noise, without drama, the gorilla rises, turns toward the trees, and walks away. Her infant clings tighter as she disappears into the brush. Emily watches until there's nothing left but swaying leaves. She drops to her knees beside the dogs. The puppy licks her hand. The mother dog opens her eyes, just barely. "I've got you," Emily whispers, pulling the first aid satchel to her chest. "You're safe now." She gently lifts the dog's injured paw, wraps it, offers the pup water from her bottle cap, cradles them both. Not a witness anymore. Now part of the story. She looks once more toward the forest, still no sound. But she knows what happened here, what she saw, and what it meant. Emily stays on her knees beside the mother dog, breath unsteady, mind still reeling from what she witnessed. The clearing is quiet now. No movement in the trees, no rustling. The gorilla is gone. But the feeling she left behind still lingers, thick as fog, heavy with something ancient. Emily gently cradles the puppy, who wiggles in her arms but doesn't bark. His tail wags once, then stills. She sets him beside his mother, who groans softly, eyes fluttering open. "Hey, Mama," Emily whispers, "you're free now." She doesn't expect an answer. She doesn't need one. The wound on the dog's leg is bad, but not fatal. The rope left burns along her neck and side, but the bleeding has slowed. Emily unzips her satchel, unwraps gauze, works carefully. She speaks in murmurs, low and slow, like she would to a scared child. All the while she glances at the trees. No sign of the gorilla, no sound. Still, she can't shake the sense that she's being watched, not in fear, in care. She wipes dried blood from the dog's face, feeds the pup a sliver of protein bar soaked in water. He gulps it down, licks her fingers. The mother dog shifts, struggles to sit up. Emily steadies her. Take your time. The dog leans against her leg. It's the first time Emily sees her tail move. Just a little. She smiles. There it is. For a long moment she just sits, one arm around the pup, the other supporting the mother. She breathes in the wet earth, the sap, the broken bark. Then she speaks, quiet, unsure. I don't know why she helped you, but I think she understood. She brushes her hand gently over the dog's head. She saved you, maybe so someone else could take over. The puppy barks, once, soft. Emily smiles wider. Yeah, maybe that someone is me. She rises slowly, easing her pack onto her shoulders, adjusting the first aid kit. Then, carefully, she lifts the mother dog into her arms. She's not heavy, just limp, worn down. The pup follows, trotting close at Emily's heels. Before she leaves the clearing, Emily turns one last time, looks back at the tree where the rope once held tight. It lies coiled in the dirt now, broken, empty. Emily whispers, "Thank you," then walks into the trees, back toward the trail, back toward a new beginning. She doesn't know how she'll explain this, but she doesn't need to. Some things aren't meant to be explained, just carried forward. Sunlight spills across the porch steps. Emily sits on the wooden floorboards, a warm cup of tea between her hands. She watches the puppy dart across the grass, chasing a leaf, tumbling over his own feet, tail wagging like a wind-up toy. At her side, the mother dog lies stretched out in the shade, belly rising and falling in steady rhythm. Her wounds are nearly gone now. The burn on her leg has healed. Her ribs don't show anymore, but the rope marks, those took longer to fade. Emily gently strokes her back. The dog doesn't flinch this time. "Good girl," she murmurs. The pup bounds up the steps, nuzzles against his mother, then curls at Emily's feet. He licks her ankle and lets out a tiny huff, settling into sleep. It's been 3 weeks. Emily never found out where the mother dog came from. No collar, no chip, no posters. She was abandoned, forgotten, but not anymore. Emily named the mother dog Willow and the puppy Sprout, and now they're home. Sometimes in the early morning, Willow stares into the trees that line the edge of the yard, not barking, not anxious, just watching. Emily watches too. Once she thought she saw something, movement between the trunks, a shadow, 2 eyes in the brush. But when she stepped closer, there was nothing. Still, she knows, she remembers. Every moment, every sound. The gorilla didn't just free Willow, she passed something along, a message, a responsibility. And Emily accepted it. Now she carries it, without rope, without chains. Just love, just choice. The puppy stirs in his sleep, legs twitching, as he dreams. Willow shifts closer, placing a paw over his back. Emily leans her head against the post and closes her eyes. The forest is quiet, but it's never truly silent. And somewhere out there, a mother gorilla walks with her child among the leaves through the light, listening for cries that don't belong. Because not all heroes stay. Some step in only for a moment, long enough to change everything. Some mothers carry their young. Others carry what the world left behind. The gorilla didn't owe that dog anything. She didn't ask questions. She didn't walk away. She heard a cry. She answered, and in doing so, passed a life into gentler hands. Not every act of love is loud. Some are silent. Some leave no trace but a bond that never breaks. Tap like if you believe compassion crosses species. Hit subscribe for more stories of animal instincts and unexpected heroes. And tell us in the comments, was this instinct or something even more human?